Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday. I don't know what day. I go into radiation in a couple hours. I believe I start at 2. I gave a quick little update in the community yesterday for those that are following me and are interested. I seem to be so up and down, just so up and down in my... It seems like cancer has taken the forefront of my life right now, and I just don't know what to expect. I had a good couple weeks when I first went off the other treatment and switched, and I was feeling great, and now I'm noticing I'm kind of taking a tumble, and I'm dealing with a bad case of gout, I think. And I say I think because on my scans I noticed 2 patches of cancer in each of my ankles, like right in the middle of your foot. And that seems to be where I'm dealing with a lot of pain right now. So I'm assuming it's gout, but it very well could be the cancer. So when I go in today, I'm going to get a message to the radiation oncologist if she could look back at my scans and see if doing something with these ankles is also time, because to put it bluntly, it's unbearable. Yesterday was a 24-hour bed day. I called my doctor. I called the hospital emergency room, and thankfully my doctor was the one on call, first time in all these years. And so when he picked up and said, "This is Dr. Mead," I started crying. I said, "Dr. Mead, I'm at the end. I can't take it anymore." And, and I just, and I really couldn't. I was at my absolute end. I was up all night, Saturday night, in pain. Nothing helped. And by Sunday morning, I was ready to throw myself under a train. So he gave me a different regimen to try with some meds, with some pain meds. And then after Greg did some checking, found out I was never taking these meds the right way. So it could be my own doing. So I started taking them yesterday properly, and by yesterday late afternoon, I had a lot of relief, and today I have a lot more relief. I'm still not where I need to be, but, that makes me think that it's gout. But yet, like I said, the pain is coming from the place of where these 2 spots are on my ankle, so I want to have that checked out, because that's not part, at least I don't think it's part of the radiation. I'll find out today. So I will be in radiation every day this week, which I'm really, honest to God, looking forward to, because I'm tired. I'm tired of the pain. And what the heck? I want to cry. What the heck? But anyway, I had a wonderful Thanksgiving with my family. Thankfully, I had a good enough day that I was able to enjoy that. And I hope everyone else did too. That's my favorite foodie day of the year. And then for the rest of the time after that, I just laid low. I keep promising a Christmas tour of my tiny house, but to be honest, I'm just an absolute mess. I mean, I'm almost ready for it, but I have to feel good enough to do it, and I want to look presentable, but who knows? It may end up where I just have to do it in my nightgown and a cup of hot chocolate, because this is just for the birds. So that really is all that's going on with me right now, is that cancer seems to have picked a parking spot right at the front of my life. I used to feel like it was in the back of my life, and it was in the distant. And now I feel like it's like right up in my face on a daily basis. One of the meds, I've dropped a lot of meds, and I've added a couple, but I've dropped more than what I've added. Something is making me extremely thirsty. I'm hoping it's the prednisone, even though I never heard that, but I'm like nonstop thirsty. I drink all night, so that means I'm up all night peeing. Nothing is craving it. I drink so much water. Then I'll switch over to lemon water. Then I switch over to the vitamin waters. And, I'll allow myself 1 diet soda a day. I'm not a fan of soda. I'm looking for something. If anyone has any tips, I'm looking for something like a fruity punch type drink, but, not bad for you. I don't want to load up on sugars and stuff like that. I guess if it was 1 a day, I could do it, but when you look at fruit punch in the stores, it's all these chemicals and stuff. And I'm trying, even though I'm not in the best shape of my life, I try. So I don't want to deal with, like a bad fruit punch drink. But if anyone has any tips on a drink, and sometimes I need the fizz, so that's why I allow myself one diet soda a day. If Greg is out and about, I'll ask him to grab me a diet soda because I seem to need that fizz. But my thirst just can't be quenched right now. It's nonstop. I can't drink enough water. And when I get bored of the water, then I'll add the lemons, which I absolutely love. But then sometimes I get this craving for a fruit punch. So not sure where that's coming from. I really seem to crave juicy fruits, like grapes, cantaloupe if it's ripe and it's juicy. And I got to be careful with that too, because I am type 2 diabetes, so I'm careful with the fruits I eat. So I'm looking for good grapes, which I'm on a mission today. I am feeling halfway decent today. I fixed myself up a little. I know I look like I went through a wind fan. Who cares? But I'm going to go to one of my favorite stores. They have the best produce, and I'm going to see if I can I've got to pay a little more, but that's the way it is, right? I'm going to get some good grapes. And some of these grapes in these stores are they're like the size of mini tennis balls. And you got to wonder, what are they putting in these grapes? Are they like injecting them with something? It's kind of creepy. So I'm not buying from my local stores anymore. I'm going to where they have, like real fruits, and you got to pay more. And that's okay with me, because the stuff coming out of my local store is scary. And I'm also craving Cracker Barrel meatloaf. I've been craving that for 2 weeks. So since I'm feeling okay and I have to go out for radiation, I'm going to pick up the fixins for a Cracker Barrel meatloaf, and hopefully we can get that together tonight and cook it for tomorrow. And that's about it. My tiny house is ready, like I said, to do my little Christmas tour. I'm not ready. I just have had a really rough few weeks. This is probably like week 2. I started off that first week when I went off those meds. I was like thinking, oh my God, I'm flying high. I'm great, blah, blah, blah. And then I crash landed. So that's where I'm at. And I really miss filming, and I really miss being in a fairly good mood and having my humor and, my optimism, which seems to be failing me right now. I keep looking over at Craig and saying, do you think I'm on the beginning of my end here? Because it's just so bad. It's just so bad. So I need my positivity to come back. I need some cheering up. I did a little bit of, what do you call it? Is it called Cyber Monday? Cyber Monday? What do they call it after Black Friday? I think it is Cyber Monday. I did a little Cyber Monday shopping today, which I think will help cheer me up when it arrives. I ordered my toothpaste, which is extremely, insanely, crazily expensive. But since I've been using this program, I have not lost any teeth. I don't have teeth pain anymore. And so, yeah, I'll gladly pay it. You got to pay when something works for your body. So I ordered my toothpaste this morning. I usually get that within 5 days. And then I ordered, I grow tomatoes in my arrow garden in the winter. And this year I'm going to grow lettuce indoors. So I ordered some lettuce and some tomatoes and food. And I'm looking forward to pulling down my arrow garden and cleaning that up and getting that in the window once again. And I don't think I was doing YouTube last year when I was doing my arrow garden. God, I might have boogies. That is gross. So this year, I'll be sure to show you my arrow garden. It starts out so tiny. So tiny. I think I have a 6-pot arrow garden. It's a small arrow garden. And I put it in the front living room window. And of course, when it started out, it was like maybe that big. Well, by the time we got close to spring, I grew cherry tomatoes and jalapenos. Jalapenos didn't do well because the cherry tomatoes took them over. But the tomatoes were wonderful. They were wonderful. It took them forever, but they were wonderful. And it was great sitting here picking little tomatoes off our arrow garden in the winter with snow all around. And we were making fresh salads with that. So this year we're doing lettuce and that. Like I said, I think it's the 6-piece arrow garden. So this one of the smaller ones, 6 or 9. But it works well. You need space. You have to be patient. I would advise ordering extra plant food. I did run out of plant food before the season was over, so this year I ordered 2. And so that's one of my, what do you call it? Amazon Cyber Mondays or whatever. And then I ordered something that I have not used in probably, I want to say 30 years, 40, maybe most of my life. I was never a watch person. I don't really wear much jewelry at all. Kind of funny because I make it, right? But I have a couple watches that Greg gave me when we were dating. Of course, they're, all broken up and don't work anymore. But I ordered myself a watch. Can you believe that? A fellow lady YouTuber put on this watch that she had ordered. And for some reason, I found it insanely pretty. When I went and checked the price, I thought, well, $40 is not bad for something that if it looks like that, we'll see when I get it. She swears it does, but it looks very elegant. And what I like about this watch is it looks like a bracelet. And then if you want to see the time, you just pop this button and your watch cap pops open and you can see your time. And I like that because since I'm not a watch person, I can wear it as a bracelet. Even though I don't wear many bracelets, I thought this will be pretty for the holidays and, just like when I go out to dinner or something. So I treated myself to a watch. I'm excited because I haven't had a watch since I was probably 18, 19. So I'm very looking forward to it. So that was my Cyber Monday in bed special that I did today. And that is going to be my little update. I head out shortly and I'm going to go to the store and stock up on my cat supplies and some fruit. And then I'm heading over to radiation, and hopefully after I feel well, I will do my best to stay on top of this. If I'm not here, just know that I'm thinking about it. I'm trying really hard to come past this, whatever it is I'm in. And it's really affecting me, not just physically, but emotionally. So I'm really struggling right now. And I'm telling you, I'm learning. I think I learned this. Maybe I didn't learn it at the beginning, because at the beginning I was so busy, going into the doctors all the time and scans and treatments and being poked and prodded and so full of meds. So I don't think I felt this, but I really, truly understand it now. I'm learning to live truly in the moment. If I feel good, I quick throw on, even if I don't feel like fixing my hair and putting on a decent shirt, I'll throw on my poopy clothes and I'll say, Greg, I gotta go have lunch, or I'm gonna go pick up a Christmas gift, or I'm gonna run to the grocery store, and or I'm just gonna take a ride and grab a soda and look at some trees. I'm learning to live in the moment, not the day, the moment, because it's that bad. So, it's that bad. Like, I'm not doing hardly anything. So this is 13 years in, and yeah, on a good day, I'm out of here. On a bad day, I'm in bed. And we're trying to find like a 10-day span where we can drive to Houston, and that's going to be our little winter getaway and do the things we like to do for 3-4 days. We're trying to find that 10-day time span. So hopefully radiation gives me, enough pain release. I can deal with the fatigue. I can deal with the burns. The pain is what's wearing me real thin. So if I can get some pain relief, we would like to be out of here in a week or two. Well, not a week. Obviously, I'm not even done till Friday, but that's our next plan, is to get to Houston. So, and there's a part of me like, if this is my last trip, I need to get the hell out of here. But I'm not feeling like I'm on my way out, but yet I'm feeling that bad, if that makes sense. But a bigger part of me is feeling like I don't know, like I'm in the boxing ring. I'm right in the middle of it. And it sucks. I keep thinking about when I first got diagnosed. I felt so bad, but I had like this round of people supporting me. I'm going to use my shirt. I know I'm gross. I don't care. But when I first got diagnosed at 53, there were so many people in my ring with me, like, and even some that weren't like they're physically supporting me. They would send messages, they would send cards. I was still getting cards from work. I would get flowers here and there. And you just felt like you had this huge population of people cheering you on. And then it gets 12 years later, and so many people have passed. So many women have passed. A lot of my friends have passed. The work people no longer think about you. They're just out living their lives. So many of your cancer friends are gone. My cousin Rose is, I probably got lipstick all over. Cousin Rose is in a nursing home and unaware of anything around her. So my kids and Craig are here, of course. But, boy, can I tell a difference of, your support system. And it really makes a difference. So I'm learning to, do things for myself. If I have to go get that soda, if I have to go take a ride, if I have to go look at houses at night when they're all lit up and get my mind off of it. I notice that sometimes when I, at Thanksgiving, even though my feet are in so much pain, I can't wear shoes. I can only wear those soft socks. When I was at my son's for Thanksgiving, I was kind of oblivious to the discomfort in my feet because, I was around everybody and everybody was laughing and having fun. And so you tend to do that. And then before you know it, it's 5 hours later and you're like, oh, I had fun. So I wasn't sitting here thinking of my discomforts. And so I seem to have to do a lot of that. I am just not, I'm sorry. So those little things keep me afloat, if that makes any sense. So anyway, I'm rambling today, but I just wanted to do a short video because I'm not doing what I thought or what I said I'd be doing. I promise I'm going to do my best to get my little tiny house Christmas video up. I absolutely love my tiny house right now. It's adorable. I got up more than I thought I would. I'm pretty much done Christmas shopping, which is good, but it also helps when you're not buying much. But I enjoyed what I did do so much more, and I think I did a great job, and I think everyone's going to be happy. I just got to get them wrapped. But we are in a cold snap right now. I believe we went down to 17 last night. Greg set up a few things for the ferals to keep the wind off of our little porch area so their food stays dry, the rugs stay dry, and the wind does not blow into their little home. So I'm so excited for my ferals. And yes, if they want to come in, they're welcome to come in. There are 2 that come in on a regular basis. One that practically lives in here, but still likes his outsideness. And then there's another one that'll just come in and hang for a little while and warm up and snuggle with me. But for the most part, they like being outside, and they're heated. They're well taken care of. They're fed more than they should be. They're little fatties. And so that is all that's going on right now. I will do my best to keep my promises with my tiny house. I hope all of you are doing well. I hope your holidays are going to be wonderful, peaceful, joyful. And I will get back to you, and hopefully the radiation will go well. And, maybe by the end of the week or next week, I said I think they said it could take up to 30 days to really get the benefits of the radiation. So what does that put me at? The end of December, Christmas time, right? But I'm going to think positive and think that it's going to go quicker than that. Have a great day, everyone. I will see you soon. And I thank you so much for your support of my little channel. And please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you all soon.